Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron IV Kaiserreich as the Indo-Chinese Union. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we are doing absolutely splendidly. Like, this is going insanely well. And I believe... Oh, we can actually get all three of these. No, this is the industrial effort, right. I guess give me the one extra military factory. And I imagine at this episode... we should be able to... win against Siam. We only need a handful of victory points. You're worth 3. I mean, this actually one victory point was worth 3% as far as I can tell. So actually, just taking this victory point here might be enough to close it out. We will have to see. But I think it's entirely possible, because as soon as this guy's dead, the amount of troops we have at our disposal increases a lot. Because who's still on here? You two. You don't need to be there. Their defensive line is more than enough to keep up with this. Yeah, you're going to try to break out. That's 7 divisions right there, completely surrounded. And we're not at 300,000 men dead. We've almost killed 1 million of their troops. And once that's dead, you're going to come up to here. I do want more men on this front, so we'll do 2 a year. You go there. I mean, again, this is only capturing friendly territory. Well, that's still pretty good. Japan is doing all right. Again, how many troops do you have? About 100. I mean, I'm sure India doesn't have a manpower issue. I don't really see them having a factory issue either. I'm trying to think how many troops we even want to send over to India once this war is done. The answer is I don't really know. Because you're now all surrounded. And now you're all going to be dead. We could push into this province. But at this point, I mean, we're missing 17,000 rifles, which is 230 days, which is a lot. But it's kind of at this point where we want to only attack where we have to. So, like, we only want to attack territories that get us closer to victory points. Like, attacking towards here, of course, would be nice. Like, even these territories up here, it's not that important we hold on to them. As long as we... I mean, again, taking that 5 victory point city, I think would do it. Just like I think taking the 3 victory point city here would also accomplish what we need. Because you're worth 2. We'll try to push in with you. Just like we'll try to push in with you. Again, we're just trying to get ourselves closer to victory points. Don't know how you're not dead yet. We should hopefully die soon. There's literally no hard armor units down here, so we don't even need to worry about that. Let's get the better artillery. Like, we have 355 in storage right now. Like, these connect. We can do something like this. Yeah, you're at 48. It's definitely our best interest to kind of push through this province instead. Yeah, just push in like this and then to that city. And you should be dead at some point very soon. Yeah, we don't need to change any of our military laws right now. Like, I know these guys have pretty decent defenses. Okay, now you're all of you just come down here, honestly. We did lose a province. But that's fine. I actually don't really think it makes any real difference at all. Actually, you militia troops, you can deploy anywhere else. The big infantry guys, we want doing something a little bit more important. We'll do an assault like this just to make sure these guys don't make their way down south. You might as well try to push in this guy as well. But it's 73 here. I mean, force attack, what's that give you as a bonus? It's 20% offense, 25% breakthrough. You do take more damage, which is less than ideal. Let's do something like this. You help out with that attack. Like, we're so close. But still 27%. We probably will not break through you. Like, it would be nice to get more units. Okay, that breakthrough did accomplish what it needed to. We'll send you to this province because it's empty. Please go here. So everything, anything that happens needs to be done. How do you have 3 divisions there already? What's wrong? How? I don't even understand. So do something like this. Get those troops in position. The northern areas are holding on okay. I mean, you're not considered in multiple combats, unfortunately. Okay, we did take that 3 victory point city. It got you to exactly 20%. So we only need 1 more victory point. I think it's going to be the city. I think Warsaw's fallen. Yeah, that's not a huge surprise to anybody involved. How long until Russia is dead? Like, they're pushing their way towards defeat. It's not against you. I guess it's this war. They're at 23%. Like, did they actually? They did get their way to the major city pass layer, so they're close to victory. Just like we're close to victory as well. And I appreciate, again, how many men have we lost? 300,000? We got 4,800 rifles, 500 is for equipment, and 7,800 other. Can I just say, I'm kind of surprised we won, all things considered. I mean, I'm glad we won. Yeah, so we'll make them a republic. So Siam's going to be a little bit smaller than normal, but that's okay. But we're a little bit bigger as well. So, these 22 divisions, you're going to get immediately joined by these 2. And for now, you're just going to guard the port. You don't need to guard the entire coastline. Just guard this general area for now. And Red Army, I don't have military access through any of you. Thank you for the military access. We're just going to send troops. Also, Nepal can have military access to you as well. So we're just going to send these troops over there. Of course, we do got to be a little bit worried about what Siam is going to do. Because the AI can easily invade this area as well. Yeah, Chinese United Fronts, I mean, they're holding against Japan better than I would have thought. We're going to try to integrate Taiwan. I'm just really surprised they didn't try to attack us yet. Yeah, and I think as soon as they take over Murmansk, that should be the end of the Russians. At that point, of course, they throw all their attention towards France and just completely destroy them. Yeah, but our troops are on the way. Drawing ever closer to the front lines. It's just like, where are their troops? How many divisions do they have? 14 to 120. They have a lot. They got a lot of divisions. I mean, I was going to say, we're somewhat close to Delhi. Like, we want to attack, because these guys are holding off a major, like, holding the line for the most part. We'll upgrade the artillery. Cut down rifle production for now. I guess we can start building up some aircraft. It's a little bit strange, but I think that's kind of what we do for right now. You also have paratroopers fighting on the front line. I feel like that's a little bit of a strange choice to make, but you know what? You do you. We got our guys defending here. And mostly to hold off Japan. The Entente does matter a little bit. We do want to push through this area because we want to get to Delhi because we need Delhi for the event to fire. Okay, so our ally down in Indonesia has lost. But that's okay. You know what? He served his purpose well. And I can't imagine them breaking through this right now. I mean, you actually don't guard anything except for the coastline. I know you don't have enough troops for that right now, but that's okay. Because all the forts are mostly in the interior, which doesn't really matter too much for us. You're all across the river, huh? Okay, knowing where your guys' troops are, we're going to go all right here. Push up the river and try to take Delhi. I think that's the best point. I'm guessing you guys have low supplies. How low are those supplies? Not great. I'll admit that. They're not great. By the way, occupied territories. How are you guys dealing with this? Got a little bit of resistance up here. These are already pretty compliant. Let's just go for local police force. We can probably go for civilian administration in Laos. I don't know. Like, are they at the point where they're not going to really rebel against us anymore? No, resistance target at 26. So no, it is still going to grow here. So we need to at least put this at... I think local police force is what gets it to where it needs to be. Yeah, because their target's not high enough to grow here. Your resistance target is 10. So local police is not enough for that to shrink. Your resistance target at 0. So I guess for here, we're going to go for secret police. It's going to get your resistance target. It's... What's your target, actually? 17%? Still not ideal. For sure. We cannot cooperate with Siam. I don't think that's going to help us anymore because they're a puppet state. We could do for the forceful int. You know what? I think... No, I like we should get the research slot, but I don't think it really matters at this point. The 10% attrition, that's going to be slightly more useful. For sure. One more factory. I know some of you guys need support equipment, so we'll start... We actually got a ton of rifles from our enemies, which is super nice. Okay. So you guys are still going to deploy onto red. We're going to add to 12. Only one of you will deploy. And I think with 1.2 thousand artillery, we can easily throw in support artillery. We have more than enough in storage. You can probably throw in support equipment as well. You need motorized for this? Okay, this is a motorized recon company. There should be a cavalry recon company there. And that is completely okay. We'll save that. All of our troops will be a little bit better. I think the militia could probably also benefit from the engineers and stuff, because I'm sure we have enough points there. Get the cavalry detachment. Yeah, more than enough. So we'll save those. Yeah, there's only 4 divisions here. A city is a negative 30% penalty. How is air support around here, actually? Way worse than anything we experienced in Cambodia. But that's okay. We have a research slot available. I get we might need anti-tank rifles now. Oh, for the first time, I actually tried to take this port, but we have troops already in waiting, which is nice. You guys are almost all to where you need to be. Some of you go down like this. Just open up the front line a little bit. I know your defenses are very high. By very high, I mean 400 defense is a lot. You're also countering my tactics, which is less than ideal. Our supply dish, it's a 5% penalty. No, you guys are a little bit dangerous. Because this at least is not a river crossing. Yeah. We're going to change our strategy a little bit. Be on this side, where we're attacking the plains and not the city. It still gets us closer to our goal, which is really what we're wanting. The town republics. Wait, how? What? I have no idea how the hell they accomplished that. I also don't know how Russia's still alive. How much? You got to be at like 0 at this point. 21%. Yeah, like Russia, it takes a while for anybody to capitulate it. It's actually insane just how long it takes. But Argentina has now invaded northern France. It'd be hilarious if they could actually capitulate the Austrians. I doubt that would happen. But if it did happen, it would be funny. Okay, you guys will kill this one Indonesian troop. Like, I think our borders right now are extremely secure. Because again, like, 17,000 men right now. It's pretty good. Like, we've killed significantly more than we've lost. They're both plains. Try to push into here. Yeah, their defense is significantly lower, but our supplies are still bad. An 8% penalty is not ideal, for sure. So I'm even wondering, like, should I just upgrade all of these troops to the better infantry? No, because we don't have enough rifles for that. Okay. I can understand now why they've had a difficult time pushing into this. You know what? We actually have more supplies down to the south. I know we're kind of shifting troops around a lot, but we kind of have to. Shrink your combat width a little bit. I think that actually does help us out. More naval invasions in Indochina really isn't a threat to what we're doing here. Are you actually going to kill the Austrians? Again, it would be hilarious if that happened. Because how close? You're no faction. Where is probably against you? No, Empire. Austria is the only major power here. If they can actually take Vienna, they would actually capitulate the entire faction, which would be, again, incredible, because it actually would free up this land as well for France. We'll see if they can get it done. It's risky. I mean, taking Graz, if they can just walk to Vienna, because I'm sure Germany's going to start putting troops down here now. No, they actually don't have military access. Germany can't actually put troops down here. Okay, because this was not done through the Austria joins the Second Weltkrieg event. So they can have troops here, but they actually cannot march into Austria proper. Interesting. I'm curious about how that'll develop, because again, it'll actually take a major load off these guys. I mean, you're still going to have a bunch of territory you're going to have a difficult time administering. That's okay. You know what? Get the artillery upgrade. How's this province? Pretty heavily defended. Yeah, and supply should be okay down here. Okay, the Kaiser is dead. Doesn't affect what we're doing too much. But I think they're going to take Vienna. I think they're going to capitulate the Austrians. Which, again, is just hilarious. If they can actually do that. Vienna's fallen. Is that actually the end of the... I mean, Italy's almost capitulated as well. Like, they've got... It's ride or die at this point. They're at 20%. What cities do they still have? I guess I got here. I mean, that's the thing. Like, if the SRI dies, all of Austria gets rebuilt. I'm trying to think of like what the white word. What? Ah, no. Okay, they didn't take Light back. Is that going to capitulate them? I just want to see. It did. Holy hell! I don't know why I'm the one making moves here, and why Serbia is actually getting anything. No. I still get to choose for people. So Italy. No. At this point, it's gonna be faster. I do it through the tooltip modifier thing. So finish you off. It's gonna be done. Yeah, like, they took a bunch of provinces, but we're definitely going to change that for sure. So transfer to state rule. All of these provinces are going to go to you. Transfer. We cannot do the transfer here, obviously. But honestly, all of these provinces go to you. It's going to take a while. This is probably going to be the rest of the episode, just as an FYI. But all that's going to go to you. Romania. What look like? You're not in the faction anymore? But I think it honestly all kind of goes to... Again, I don't know who actually did it, so we're going to give you to France. Apparently I forgot states. Transfer you. And the thing about Romania... They weren't at war with the Austrians, right? No. I don't believe so. Because I do not think they were in the faction at all, or they were even at war with the Austrians at all, I don't think it makes much sense for them to even have this territory. We're just going to give all this to you. Yeah, because I just don't think it makes any sense. I don't think they're at war with each other. I mean, I'm trying to think, like, is that even a boost in the Internationale? I don't know, to be quite honest with you. Because they got so much more border they have to defend, that it does put them in an awkward spot. So now they got Republic of Austria. They're probably going to make Hungary. Because Bohemia, Galicia, and Lomira are not actually in the... faction at all. Like, they just actually didn't capitulate. So they kind of don't do anything. But we're just going to let these guys release all the countries just so they don't have to do it next time. And I'm even thinking, like, Russia. You're not dead. You've actually gained some points back. I don't even know how. We got Transylvania now, because you now have another border here. Like, I don't think it's going to make a major difference. I'm pretty sure the Internationale is still completely screwed. But again, it did actually free up a large chunk of territory here for them. Poland has now shifted to here. I don't know how, but they did. Yeah, so we can have a non-aggression pact. That is fine. Their constant naval invasions, I really don't think make any difference to what we're doing. And I guess you guys just try to attack here. Just try to get something done. Yeah, Austria's getting some land. Croatia's doing pretty well for themselves. I don't think they're going to be able to release anything else just because Bulgaria is going to take over the region. But yeah, no, that does at least give the Internationale kind of like a second breath. And we'll see how that affects them. It could maybe be their saving grace, or it's going to do absolutely nothing. I'm not too sure. But I do think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks so much for watching. My name is If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not enjoy, thumb down. Want to subscribe, and goodbye.